Hello, everyone. Welcome to our class. Can you see? Can you hear me well? Hello, everyone. Welcome to our. Hey. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's good. How are you today? How's your day? Great. I'm glad to hear that. Really. Oh, me too. I'm all right, thank you. I'm really excited about the news that ЗНО is going to happen. That makes me really, really happy. Okay, so welcome to our class. Today we're going to have a little lesson about English ЗНО preparation, a little example of a course that we're going to have to help you prepare final steps for your exam. So, as a first step of our class, before we move on to the tasks itself, let's think a little bit about the following. Complete the sentence about you. I feel confident when I. So, when do you guys feel confident? The situations, the action that you do. Feel confident when I look great. Okay. What else? Look back at your experience. Go back to the time when you felt confident. What was happening? What were you doing? So, when do you feel confident? All right. Thanks for your answers. So, now let's think about the time when you feel calm. When do you feel calm? Hmm. When you're near your friends. I see. That's interesting, Alex, right? So Vada feels confident when she's around her friends and you feel calm. That's great. Uh-huh, okay. When I know I've done everything I needed to. That's an interesting idea. Cool. So, what about concentrated? When do you feel concentrated? Okay, when I'm studying, when I'm doing my homework. Yeah, that I understand. Let's think about the times when you do feel concentrated. That's important. I'll explain you in a second why. When I learn English, wow. When I work hard, okay, okay. No distractors. When I put aside my phone, yeah, that helps a lot, Mary. Same thing here. Okay. So, do you think feeling concentrated, calm, and confident is important to successfully take and pass your exam? Do you think these feelings matter? Mm-hmm. They do. They do matter a lot. Because you know that right now you are probably very stressed. You're probably worried about the exam. You didn't have mock ЗНО, the real one, I mean, пробное ЗНО. So you don't know what's going to happen at real exam, and you don't feel concentrated when you worry. You definitely don't feel calm now, and you probably don't feel very confident because ЗНО is a completely new experience for you, and that is okay to feel this way. However, to succeed at the exam and to get a good score, to be successful, to show your fullest potential, it's really important to have to feel these feelings, to be concentrated, calm, and confident, and many others. So, by doing this little activity, I wanted you to remember the feeling. I wanted you to tap into the feeling. To tap into the feeling means to switch on, plug into the feeling, go back to the feeling. And as a result, perform better at the real exam. So please remember this little activity when you're actually doing an exam. You can do the things that lead to these feelings, like feeling confident when you're around your friends. You can hang around with your friends the day before the exam, or you feel concentrated when you write an exam in English. That's exactly what you're gonna do. Or you've written that you feel calm when you're alone. Technically, you will be alone at that little desk at the real exam. Just remember that. So remember the feelings, tap into them, dive into them, and as a result, perform better. This is incredibly important, and as a teacher who takes ЗНО every year with you guys, and I have a lot of experience with that, I know that it's working. I really, really do know that it's working. So promise me to practice that at the real exam, okay? So that was a little warm up for us to go back to feeling confident, calm, and concentrated. And now let's get to the actual work. So we're gonna have to conduct a little experiment, my little scientists. I know that's technically an English class, but who cares? It could also be a scientific class, and this is exactly what we're gonna do. So, the experiment is incredibly simple. I'm gonna ask you to read the text. As simple as that. Could you do that? Let's go. Just read the text. This is the first text. There's gonna be one more. All right, done with the first text. Now, same task. Read the text. Okay, done with the second text. Second part of experiment. Which text was easier for you to read? The first or the second one? If it was the first, write down 1. If it was the second one, write down 2. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. So most of you are writing that the second text was easier to read. Why? I have to spoil you a little bit. Oh, first is a difficult one, but the second one is easy. Okay. Any ideas why the second text was easier for you to read than the first one? Oh, yeah. It was more interesting. So look, here is the secret. Both of these texts were taken from the Wikipedia website, the first page. So you can check my words right now. Go on Wikipedia and check out those texts. They are taken from there. Both of the texts have 123 words. Actually, the first text, the second one, the TikTok one, has 126 words, but the other one has 123 words. So the size of the text is the same. However, the second text was easier for you to read because you know what TikTok is. You're probably using it, which is a mystery to me. Really, I barely learned to use Instagram, so not to mention TikTok. So the second text was easier for you to read because it was familiar. It was about something that you already know about. And my goal with this activity was to show you that if you know the topic, if you know approximately, maybe not 100%, but a little bit, if you know the topic of the text, it's easier for you to read. And as a result, of course, it's much easier for you to do the tasks and to do the tasks well. So isn't that true? Our little course, 4-lesson course that we're going to have, is going to be concentrated around these 3 topics taken from Український центр оцінювання якості освіти. This is the program for the ЗНО exam. This is the lexical minimum, so to speak, the lexical topic, part of it, from Український центр оцінювання якості освіти. This is actually taken from their website. And on our little course, mini course, we will be focusing around these particular topics, about the topics of Ukraine, Ukraine in the world, and the native English-speaking countries. And when at the real exam, you're gonna have the text about any of these topics, it will be much easier for you to read, understand, and do the tasks than if you work with an unfamiliar text. For example, the first text was about the system of examination, you remember? the first text we read today, it's very similar to what we have with ZNO. That was the British system. So it is possible that you might have a text like that at your real exam. If you've taken mock ZNO, пробне ZNO, you probably noticed that there were also a lot of texts, a couple of texts. The one about the cat, I guess, was a bright example. That was something from British realia, from the British life. And if you knew about the cat, it would be easier for you to get the general meaning of the text at all. So that was the little experiment for us to see that it's actually important not only to know the words and grammar, but also to know the topic a little bit better. So, do you know who this wonderful woman is? Oh, okay. Well, technically, yeah, she is the queen, Queen of England. Yeah, that's hot, you're getting there. So I'm afraid this is not Queen Victoria, it's the other one, the other queen. What other queens of England do you know? You might have seen the movie Elizabeth. Yeah, yes, that's Queen Elizabeth the First. What do you know about Queen Elizabeth the First? Mhm. Nothing. Okay. It's going to be an interesting class for you. Uh-huh, not much. Okay. I see. I see. So, we're going to do a little use of English activity about Queen Elizabeth. She's like the main hero of this little text. So, if you look at this slide, what do you think the text is going to be about? Mm-hmm. The word religion. Okay. Okay. So we have the war, religion, and queen, right? So something connected, interconnected. Okay. So can you give me any words, any vocabulary connected to war? Maybe something you see in the picture, connected to religion and connected to the queen. Any vocabulary connected to the topic. Ship. Ship. Troops. Very good word. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Priest. Yeah, that's a good one. Vessel, right? Politics. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's think about verbs. To do what? Verbs. Which verbs could be used to talk about it? I'll reign. Yes, that's a good one. To kill. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, if there's war, then definitely. Mm-hmm. All right. To kill, to fight, to rule. Mm-hmm. To execute. Yes, execute. To invade. That's a beautiful verb. I mean, it's very difficult. B2 level verb. Seize. Yes, to seize. Yeah. So what can we seize? We can probably seize a throne. So if we seize a throne, do we take it violently? Yes, we do. Yeah, we take it violently. Yeah. To expand, right? To make something bigger. That's a good word, Dira. Yeah, thank you. Right, you got that. So we haven't even started reading the text yet, but you already have an idea about what it's going to be about. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is very similar to what we did in an experiment text. So, read the text. Just read it, ignore the gaps. All right. I know it's not an easy text, I agree absolutely, but very typical for ЗНО. Taken from official ЗНО materials, really. Okay, thanks for that. Now, give me 3 facts from the text. Something that you remembered. She became popular after her death. Okay. She was the first woman who took the throne. Protestant, expand, developed. Well, okay, so these are the 3 facts in 3 words, I guess. I get it. Okay, what else? Yeah, let's try. Yeah, Protestantism. So, what did she do? Try to use the word. She brought Protestantism. Her reign was quite long. All right. What else? Okay, defeat in Spanish Armada. That's right. So she defeated it. Okay, cool. So, what we know now, right? So we know that the text is about Queen Elizabeth. We've read the text. It's about fighting. It's about banning Catholicism, right? So something that Alec is writing, establishing, creating, introducing Protestant religion. So her reign was long. She was quite popular. So this is what we know from just looking at the text. So from the text, from being a completely uncharted territory, completely unfamiliar, Neverland, has become something we kind of know now, and we haven't started working on the task yet. So, what we're going to do now is to look at the text once again and try to think what is the missing word in each gap. So, which word could we use in each gap here? Number 1. That played English. I don't really think she placed it. Captured. Okay, why captured? Was it violent? Was it angry? Or was it more natural? Occupy. Okay. Okay. So 2, yes, probably 2 plus verb, infinitive. Okay, good. What about the second one? Well, achieve, okay. So what else could we use with the word popularity? She got enormous popularity. Enjoy, that's a very good one. Enjoyed. Gained, that's a good idea too. It does collocate. Okay, number 3. Elizabeth's reign was a time of great achievement. Okay, success. That sounds fine. Progress. Okay. Yes. Why not? Number 4. Mm, prosperity, number 3. Nice. Wow, your vocabulary is so great. I'm really, really proud of you, really, guys. I always believe that the key to success in this exam is actually the vocabulary, and you have a very wide vocabulary. Very. I'm proud of you. So, number 4. Any ideas for number 4? Yes, everything will be saved, guys, so you will be able to watch the lesson after it's over on YouTube. You're more than welcome to. Struggled, okay. Okay, so could be. Number 5. So think about the part of speech there might be used, or the actual word, what it should do to the trade had. Okay, could be. What else? Started. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't know. Don't have the full context, so it could be. May well be as well. May as well be this one. Able to. Yeah, I was able to. Yes, that's a nice idea. Number 6. Possible. Made land sea voyages possible. Okay. Lawn. Uh-huh. Yes. Could be. Okay. Number 7. Look, naval is an adjective. Look, it's an adjective. The powerful Spanish naval something. There has to be a noun. Forces. Okay, that's a good idea. All right. Number 8. Think about, firstly, your starting points should be thinking about the word, like part of speech. Start with part of speech. Number 8. What could be here? Ordered. Okay, ordered. No, order doesn't take preposition. Send, does it make sense? What did she send to them? Does it really make sense here? Came, okay, came, possible. Number 9. Sometimes when you're not sure which word to use, you just have to translate. Just translate. Okay. Meant. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, and last one. As always, think about the part of the speech. And then about the word itself. Main. Okay, decisive, great, main. So everyone figured it was an adjective. There has to be an adjective. I'm proud of you. Okay, I see. That's a good one. So now we're actually going to do the task itself. I'm going to show you 2 slides. First slide is showing first part of the text, first 4 questions. The other slide is going to show you the second part of the text. What I'm going to ask you to do is, please do not write the answers to the chat right now. So take a pencil or a pen, a piece of paper, and write your answers on the sheet, on the pieces of paper. Please do not write your answers to the chat. When you're ready, and this should take you approximately from 3 to 4 minutes, when you're ready, in the chat, write down the word done. Okay? So, do we write the answers to the chat now? That's right. Where do we write them? Yes, we write them in our notes somewhere, not in the chat. What do we do when we finish the task? Yes, we write done or finished to the chat. That's correct. Good luck. First part. It's very quiet. This is what you need to concentrate, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next part. Well, we don't write the answers to the chat. We do not. We just write them. Okay, I can see some people are finishing. So we're just gonna take a few more moments and then we'll check together. Wait a sec, not everybody's done. You see? Don't rush. We will check for sure. Let's take 30 seconds more and then check together. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. So, let's look at the very first question. Your ideas. Number, letter. Okay. So number one is C, occupy. Well, many people chose D, seize the throne, like in захопити трон. But to seize means to take control of a place suddenly by using military force. This is not technically what happened with Queen Elizabeth, at least we don't know from the text. To sit, well, it basically means a physical activity of sitting, just like I'm doing right now. So this one technically doesn't fit as well. So the only one left is occupy, like займала, the English throne. Occupy doesn't take any prepositions for itself, so occupy the throne. So, number two. Yes, number two is B. So Elizabeth enjoyed popularity. Enjoy has two meanings. So the first meaning of enjoy, just like something, yes, very common. I enjoy dancing. But there is also another meaning of the word enjoy, which is kind of a synonym to have something positive, like enjoy success or enjoy popularity, or also from the mock test about the cat who enjoyed lots of subscribers on Twitter. Remember that one? So enjoy as if in the synonym to have. Number three, that was a time of great. Yes, that was a time of great prosperity, процветання, and achievement, и досягнень. The only one that fits by the meaning prosperity. Okay, number four. Yes, number four, broke. D. England again broke with the Pope. You've got the preposition with. That's the only word that collocates with the preposition with is broke. So gave up the Pope. Yes, or give up Catholicism probably, but broke with the Pope. Good job. Next. Number five. Okay. So many of us have been doubting. Right. So look, there are two words here that are often confused. The word extend and expand, A and C. To extend means to make something longer. Like lockdown, quarantine, was extended in April. It was made longer. Expand means to make bigger, to make something increase, to boost something. So Queen Elizabeth expanded the trade overseas. She made it bigger. So 5C. Number 6. Yes, number 6 is C. Navigational advances made long sea voyages safer, безпечнішими. Fits. Number 7. Don't forget to write the number, because you just write in the letter and I don't really get it which answer you're answering. Yes, very good. Number 7 is force, B. Naval force, air force. When you talk about a group of people organized to work together for a particular purpose, we use the word force. Like in workforce, робоча сила, air force, naval force. Fixed collocation. Learn it as a phrase, as a collocation. Number 8. Yes. She spoke to your naval troops at the port of Tilbury. You've got preposition to, that the only word spoke is the only verb that collocates with to. So, spoke to your naval troops. 9. Number 9 is D. Her personal appearance did much for her popularity. You know the phrase like, he's done much for me? I've done so much for you. We don't say I've made so much for you, right? We use did more. Again, try to learn it as a collocation. It did much for something, or it did a lot for something. Do much, do a lot for something. But of course, make and do are the words that are very often confused, and the only difference between them is the way they're used in different collocations. So pay attention to how they are used. Probably do some tasks online, do versus make. That would be a good practice. And the last one, number 10. Yes, number 10 is B. We figured it has to be an adjective. The only adjectives here are decisive and attractive. Attractive doesn't fit stylistically, right? Well, contextually, not even stylistically, doesn't fit contextually. So decisive factor is a good one. Also, it's a fixed collocation. So decisive factor meaning вирішальний factor. Number 9 is D. Number 10 is B, decisive. Okay, so thank you very much for that. How was it for you? 1, very easy. 10, very difficult. Where are you? How was it for you, this task? Five, 6, okay. 5, so in between. Well, it ideally it should be like 5, 6, 4, 6, I would say. That would be an ideal scenario. Well, it means you're ready. You're almost ready. Just get acquainted with the text and medium. That's great. Great. Also, I've chosen this particular use of English task, which is, as you can see, not grammatical but vocabulary one, and this is the hardest part of ЗНО, in my personal experience, really. So, good job. Good job. I hope at the general exam this task will be easier. Well, me too. I hope so too. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Thank you very much for that. That was a little example of what our mini course will be like. And in our mini course of 4 lessons, we will learn about stress management techniques. We delved into feelings today a little bit. We will train an exam skill. So we looked at one example of use of English, one strategy. We're going to do more of that. Every lesson will be dedicated to a particular skill. And we're going to explore lexical topics, just like we did today with the text. All of the texts are going to be built around the topics that we discussed before in the class. So I'm really proud of you, and thank you for your active participation. So please remember always that you are worth more than a score, more than any exam. Keep that in mind. So here's a little bit of info for our course. I'm gonna switch to Ukrainian right now, and you can read everything from the page. It's really hard to go back to Ukrainian. Отже, на слайді ви бачите інформацію стосовно нашого міні-експрес-курсу з англійської мови. Починаємо навчатися вже у понеділок. Ви бачите дати. Навчальна група вже майже сформована, залишилося декілька місць. Бронюйте завдання. У нас 4 онлайн заняття в невеличкій групі, 135 хвилин активної роботи, присвяченої кожній навичці, кожному скілу, відеозаписи, презентації та допоміжні матеріали, контроль відвідування уроків. Вартість курсу сьогодні у нас 750 гривень, завтра вартість зросте до 850 гривень. Отже, щоб забронювати місце в групи, на сайті, на урок знайдіть курс та натисніть «Купити курс». Які у вас є запитання стосовно ЗНО, цього завдання, взагалі підготовки, чого завгодно? Thank you. Я інколи пишу, цього року трішки менше, ніж зазвичай, але я інколи пишу в Instagram про ЗНО, тому ви можете мене зафоловити, я ще буду оголошувати різні заходи, різні пости, ефіри з моїми учнями. Так, зберігаються. Я написала зараз в свій інстаграм, можливо, на урок нам надіслали навіть посилання. Отже, чекаю на ваші запитання. Ага, у вас ЗНО з українською мовою, я зрозуміла. Ми будемо намагатися знайти найзручніший час, але в будь-якому разі усі уроки будуть записані. У вас будуть відеозаписи всіх уроків і можливість задати мені запитання, якщо раптом ви щось пропустите. Ви маєте на увазі головні теми уроків, які в нас будуть? Аня, яким, на вашу думку, буде лист? Офіційним чи неофіційним? Аня, якби я володіла магією передбачення майбутнього, Боже, які б то були часи. Маю надію, що неофіційним, але то моя надія. Про райтинг теж будемо говорити в нашому курсі, у нас цілий урок йому присвячено. У нас є відео на урок до того, як готуватися до ЗНО. Райтинг частину, будь ласка, ви можете подивитися це відео. І також у своєму інстаграмі я теж про це пишу, тому долучайтеся. Ми можемо зараз надати посилання на відео про райтинг та на мій інстаграм. Які у вас іще запитання? Катя. Гаразд. Якщо у нас більше немає запитань, то на цьому моменті я буду з вами прощатися. Дякую всім за увагу. Дуже дякую вам за вашу активну участь. Ви не уявляєте, якою щасливою ви робите вчительку, коли активно берете участь в уроці. Дякую.